Hey guys, I'm going to try this plastic again today. One of the things that I try to get folks to do is look for the good in the situation. When things don't go quite like you had planned, just look around. There's a reason. There's something good is going to come out of that. And Monday when I tried to put the plastic on, I just couldn't get it done. But during the process of Monday evening, I figured out how I wanted to put these diagonal supports in here, or braces. I had been thinking about it for a while and just couldn't figure out how I wanted to do it. There's probably brackets out there to do this that I don't know about, and if you don't know it, you just don't know it. So the only thing you can do is go by what you're familiar with or what you can find that you think might work. So what I did, I took these little, it's a top rail clamp for working on your chain link fence. This is the top rail, 1 3/8 right here, and I used this. And my original idea was something along the lines of a heavy-duty flagpole base, something like that I could put that pipe in, and it's connected to that purlin up there with the same clamp. But Monday evening, while I was kind of frustrated over not getting the plastic on, I thought about this thing for a little while, and I said, wait a minute, instead of a flagpole base, how about if I put another clamp and put a small piece of pipe through it and then strap that down. I got I think 2.5-inch lag bolts right here. Usually this pipe is going to come in here and butt right up to the screw, but I put it all the way as close as I could and went ahead and drilled a hole through it. It didn't give me a whole lot of metal to work with, but a little bit's better than none. Then finished putting the Tech screws in it. That's going to work out pretty good. I saw how the first greenhouse moved, the way it was flexing in the hurricane. When Irene came through, we had 65, 70 mile an hour winds for about 3 hours, and that thing was rocking and rolling. And so that was a lesson to me that I need to beef it up. I try to overbuild as opposed to underbuild, and I like this, and I wouldn't have figured this out if I hadn't had that little setback Monday. That being said, let's try to get some plastic on this thing. Alright, let's try this again. Get my rope tied. Y'all remember what Tony Stewart told Carl Edwards at that race he was running him down? I think it was Carl he was chasing. He said something like, "Here, kitty, kitty. Here, plastic, plastic. Come to Papa." Yeah, boy. Come on. Oh yeah, come on over here. I throw me some of them black straps across top of it, keep it from flying away, and we'll try to drop it down. I have no idea how this is going to unfold. I'm going to try it. Folks, that was fun. In a twisted sort of way. When you're trying to do something that should take normally 2, 3, 4 people, and you try to figure out a way to do it by yourself, when you make it work, you feel pretty darn good about yourself. What I've done is right now temporary. I got all my corners tied up. I come along and put some temporary fern strips up just to hold this tight. Give me my bit back. Try to keep it in place. Normally I'd be in high cotton right now. Just a matter of stretching this stuff out and put my wire in there and let it rip. But I got to do it again. Got to run a second roll of plastic across there. Hopefully I got it tight enough where to just pull on across without too much trouble. Let me show you my little curtain down here. One of the reasons you see my plastic didn't go all the way to the ground, it's 32 wide. I got an odd shape, being as how it's odd size, being as how it's a homemade greenhouse. It would have taken me a 40-foot piece of plastic pretty much to stretch all the way across here to go all the way to the ground. Also, I've got a step down, so it made it kind of convenient for me to go and put 2 separate curtains. I'll do it that way, and since I'm trying to grow through the winter time, I need to have it airtight on the outside, and what this will allow me to do is I can open up one curtain, go ahead and unseal it and work with it a while, and then roll it back up. And when I get very comfortable with the temperatures, then I'll unroll the second one. Same thing on the other side. Real quick, this is my curtain right here. I made this one yesterday. Come on down. Get on down there. Then I got to figure out a way to make it airtight at the bottom. But you know me, I'm going to come up with something. We're going to try this second piece. Got a little bit of a breeze coming up this time. Not too bad. After getting that first piece on there, the second one is a lot easier. You see, it's not as wide a roll. I had to redo my supports on the end to bring them in. And I need to put a little warning in here somewhere, so I'll do it right now. What I'm doing, I would not recommend anybody else try this. I'm going to quote my buddy Bo D and just go ahead and tell y'all, I am a highly untrained professional, so please don't try this at home, okay? That being said, let's see if we can ease this one on across here. I'm going to go a little bit at a time, since I'm holding the camera in one hand and pulling the rope with the other. I'm going to pull it out some and then go throw me a strap across the top. But the wind's starting to pick up a little bit. But like I did last time, as Tony Stewart said, he said, "Here, kitty, kitty." He put something on that boy too. Come on, baby. Come to Papa. Little at a time. Little at a time. Alright, let me go put a strap across there. Just a little more. Come on, girl. Get it on over here. Down here. There you go. We'll go down there and trim that other end off. See if we can get it unfold like it did last time. You got to help this one down a little bit. Get on down there. Let's go catch her on the other end. She ain't sliding quite as good as that second piece I put on the other greenhouse. We just tie a rope to it and pull it on down. Come on down here, girl. There you go. Alright, I got this corner right here tied. So I cut my rope, tie it down like I did the other one. Try to get this stuff stretched out. We'll try to get some wiggle wire on it. When you're putting this wiggle wire on, after a while doing it barehanded, it starts to eat up your thumbs and your fingers. It's a good idea. Put some of these gloves on. The mechanics wear it works out real good where they got the rubber palm. So you can reach down in here and you can get you a big bunch of plastic, pull it tight, and just work this wire in there. In the last video, remember I said I was going to cut the plastic 74, 75 foot, something like that. The greenhouse is only 68. That tag or extra was to close up this end right here where I got my little room for the stove built. I could just pull the excess down. It doesn't look too bad, a small amount bunched up like this. I wouldn't want to do the whole end like that. Everything come along here real nice. Very, very nice. I'm proud of myself. Just went inside and got me a great big old bologna sandwich with 3 thick slices of tomato on it. Man, that was good. Been a long time since breakfast. Inside, the hanger is just about ready, Mr. Major Rager. We're going and bring that little Cessna up in here. It's going to take a whole lot of work to prep that ground, get everything situated, start planting in there. I don't think I'll ever sleep again. And looking down the other side, same deal. Rock and roll, looking good. Okay folks, that's going to do it for the end of day 1. That's not a bad job. Looks almost professional. And seeing as how I'm one of them highly untrained professionals, I'll take it any day. That looks real good.